Three, two, one. Hello, hello, hello. Today is day 10 of my Facebook Lives. Today I thought I'd talk about something that was on my mind, and it's medical marijuana. Um, how many, I'm just wondering what people think about it. You know, are you for medical marijuana or are you against medical marijuana? Um, I know a couple people that have some medical needs that the what they call cannabis oil could really help them. Got your attention. Hi, Jeremy. So I was just thinking about it. What do you think about medical marijuana? Are you for it or are you against it? I think it's been voted on in a few places. Doesn't have to be medical. Absolutely for medical. Awesome. Hi, Carla. Hi, Jean. So, I was thinking about this because I have a friend that, his daughter's got epilepsy, and I think she could be really helped by medical marijuana. But, the doctors don't want to give it to her, and of course, it's not legal here in Florida. So, hopefully, it's going to be in the near future. But the kid's on all kinds of medication, and I'm thinking she's in a daze. She's always spaced out and stuff like that. And are these drugs that people have to spend thousands of dollars on a month? You know, are these drugs really helping these people that have these, like epilepsy and even people with cancer? It gives them an appetite. It helps them eat when they're going through chemotherapy and stuff like that. So I was just curious, like, what do most people think about it? Because it's something that, I think really should be it should be but should be passed, that it should be legal. Medical marijuana should be readily available to help people, that need it, that it can help, especially children that are suffering with these debilitating, seizures and stuff like that are just really hurting them. Jeremy says, I've seen many cases of children being helped off of crappy meds with medical. Yeah, I've seen it too. I've been watching videos and different things online. I've been reading about it and stuff, and I just think it's something that people should think about and people should talk about. And I think there's a lot of people out there that think that um, let's see, there's so much proof of results that are yet to be realized. When you visit a legalized state, you see, hear, and know better than the government is letting you in on. Yeah, sure, I'm absolutely agree with you on that. And Noel, hi Noel. Noel says artificial drugs kill you slowly. Man-made medicine is not the answer. The earth has natural remedies that can heal us. And I tend to agree with you. God made he made the plants. He knew what he was doing. And the thing of it is when they use this cannabis oil to help these kids, and the one that they use for epilepsy is called Charlotte's Web. And when they use this, it's the cannabis oil. It's extracted. There's no THC in it, so it's not like making these kids all stoned and everything. So I'm like, what is the big deal about? What is it? What is the harm in having these what is the harm and I just can't believe that people are so close-minded that they won't let these kids have this stuff, this cannabis oil, so that it can help them so they can not have seizures anymore. Hi, Vivian. 100% for it. In Israel they are using it now in assisted living. It's proven extremely helpful in reducing anxiety, helping them sleep, and reducing pain. Yeah, that's awesome. I gotta put my glasses on because I can't see my phone. I have to get a bigger phone. I have an iPhone 5, and I have to get the 6 plus, I swear. My eyes are not good. Old eyes. Anyway, but yeah. So oh, the glare's not too bad when I'm facing away from the light here. So, but yeah, so I just thought it was a good topic to maybe talk about, and maybe we can all, like, I don't know. I'm not sure what we can do, but I know that there's a lot of people can be helped by it. Um, and I just think that people need to open their minds a little bit about it. Um, you know, it's not like you're providing drugs. It's the oil, and they take the THC out of it. So, it's, yeah, it's CBD. Matter of fact, my son went to the vape store today to get some vaping liquid for my daughter-in-law, and he picked up this candy bar there at the and he showed it. He just showed it to me. It's CBD dark chocolate. I thought that was pretty wild. It's got 20 milligrams of CBD in it. So how can they sell it? I was just wondering. See, look at this CBD, and it's dark chocolate, and it just has, it was $20 for a little bar of chocolate. I was like, wow, that's expensive. But anyway, so I just want to see, I just want to see kids helped. I just want to see, there's no reason, since the TSC have been removed. It's high free. Exactly. It's high free. It's totally high free. So, I mean, like, why wouldn't they allow these kids to have this cannabis oil? I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, it has no THC in it. If there's no THC in it, they're not going to get stoned off it. It's just going to help them from having seizures. What is, to me, it's like a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Give the, if it can help you, if it can help the kids, how about people that have things like Crohn's disease? Is it not going to help them? It's going to settle their stomach. It's going to make it helps in the digestive system. Hearst ruined this fabulous resource. Yes, exactly, Vivian. I agree. So I'm just saying, I'm not a person that smokes marijuana. I don't, it's not something I do. But I think um, that the cannabis oil from this plant is so, yeah, it cures Crohn's disease. Actually, exactly. Um, I think that the it should be available. It should be available as an alternative to drugs. And I think one of the biggest things is the big pharmaceutical companies. They don't want it. They don't want you to be able to get your hands on it because they know it's going to put them out of business because they want us to stay sick because they haven't positioned themselves to make the big bank from it like the pharmaceutical companies. Yep, that's true. I believe it. I totally believe it. Healthcare today is all about, giving out drugs and maintaining, um, you know, keeping people, like, in bondage to these drugs. If there's something out there that can help you so that you don't have to take drugs, you don't have to take prescription medication all the time. Hey, I know I'm on prescription medication. I take medication for diabetes. I take medication for blood pressure and high cholesterol and all that stuff. And I'm telling you, I hate it. I hate taking that medication. I hate taking it. I had a mini stroke like 3 years ago, so I've been taking I take a whole 325 aspirin every day. Now I just found out that I have no iron in my body. I'm completely deficient in iron. So now I have to start taking iron supplements. And now I have to find out if the aspirin's what caused it. I have to go through all these tests to find out, if maybe I have internal bleeding somewhere, an ulcer or something like that. So I've got to go through all this stuff. But, you know, it's like one thing makes you have to, it's like you take one drug and then you got to take another drug to counter affect the effects of that drug, and then you've got to take another one to counter effects the effects of that one and that one and that. And it's like a vicious circle that goes around and around, and they get you all involved in all this drugs, And it's all about the money that they're going to out, make off you. So, and right now, and pharmaceutical companies don't have anything to do with the cannabis oil. God forbid if they get their hands on it, but um, I just would like to see these kids able to get their hands on um, this cannabis oil because it can help kids that have bad seizures not to have seizures anymore, and it can help them have a normal life again. I mean, these kids don't deserve that. And I think we need to do whatever we have to do. So that's just my little rant for today. Um, so I appreciate all of you jumping on and talking and putting in your comments. Um, and look, this Facebook Live is pretty cool. Um, you can get on here and talk about any topic you want to talk about. So I thought it was pretty cool that I could talk about whatever I want. Noel says the government gives its people diseases through the food we eat and what they put in the air, slowly killing its people so that it doesn't look like it's them. Well, yeah, you're probably right, Noel. I kind of have to agree with that. So anyway, yeah. So um, I really believe that the cannabis oil can really help. It can really help kids with things like epilepsy so that they don't have to be on all these expensive medications that don't do anything but hurt them. So I would love to. There's a video by Deepak Chopra. I'll post it for you. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Post it in there. I think I may have seen it already, but yeah, post it in there for those that haven't seen it. But I really believe that Crohn's, absolutely. My son has Crohn's. And I really believe that it can help. I really absolutely believe it helps with Crohn's and with seizures and um, things like that. And we need to do what we can for our kids. We need to, get out there and we need to, you know, yeah, we need to help. We need to help our kids. And if cannabis oil, the CBD, which is the oil, which is not THC, which doesn't make them stoned. It's just the properties of the CBD. It helps keep kids from having seizures and it helps cure Crohn's disease. So that's right. Power to women. So, we really need to start talking about this, not just, me here tonight, but I mean, everyone needs to. My aunt I care for has 22 pills a day, each counteracting the last symptoms. Right, it is. It's so true. And, you know, I don't want to take all this medication. If I could take something like, cannabis oil or something and have my diabetes be cured, that'd be awesome. Don't you think? That would be awesome. It doesn't have to get me stoned. I don't care about getting stoned. I like to be in control. But, yeah, so that's the thing, we need to, people need to have an open mind. And I think the problem is a lot of people um, think that it's the same as smoking marijuana. Well, when the kids use medical marijuana, they're not smoking marijuana. They're not getting stoned. They're not smoking. They're taking a cannabis. They're taking the oil, and I think they can put the oil in little capsules or whatever. And so they're only getting a certain dosage of it. They're not getting like large amounts at one time or whatever. But I think that it's a great I think it's something that we all need to, think about. We all need to talk about and get the word out there that little kids are suffering and they need this cannabis oil. Little kids are having seizures that are really um little kids are having seizures that are really like they're giving them brain damage. It's giving them brain damage, the seizures. It's killing them. You know, it's like what quality of life they're having is being taken away from them. They also use a vaporizer. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. But yeah, so I mean, I just thought it was something I could talk about, and something that I've been doing research on a little bit, like over the last year or so. I read as much on it as I can, and I just think it's important. I just think it's really important to to get this medical marijuana thing passed, and let's everyone get out there and put their voice out there, and you know get people to go out and vote for it, because it's the children that I care about. I love children. I've always loved children. And it just kills me when I see, these little kids having seizures and getting brain damage and all this stuff from these seizures that they have. And sometimes they have, like, more than just one a day. They'll have 10, 20, 30 in a day sometimes, So I know that it can help kids. It can help. I've read quite a bit about it. So anyway, so that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Appreciate you all jumping on. Um, thanks, Eric. Yeah, so we can take this Facebook Live thing, and we can all get out there on there and start doing these Facebook Lives, and you know, we can get people to see and hear our opinion on these kind of things, and get it out there and get people to share it, and we can use this to our benefit. So it's great for business. It's great for all different kinds of things. So if you wanted free training on how to do this, just leave a message down below, and I'll send you the free training. So anyway, I think my connection is weak and my battery's going low. So I'm going to go ahead and end this right now. And thanks so much, everyone, for jumping on, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.